Hello everyone and welcome back to my survival world. Today is gonna be a kind of a big episode. We need to get a lot of things done that I should have done a long time ago, but I never really got around to them. For those of you who may know, on my survival world, I do have a couple farms that are, some of the crucial ones, like, I got an iron farm and a gold farm and stuff like that, but there's a lot more that I really probably could benefit from, but I never ended up taking the time to research them and make them. So that's what we're going to be doing today, kind of taking a little bit of a break from the building, so to say, to kind of knock these out before the 1.20 update comes in. And that way that we're going to be looking, all well prepared for any future thing that might come. So some of those things that we might be looking at in today's video are going to be a shulker farm, shulker shell farm, because apparently those aren't even that difficult to make. So we're going to be looking at those, and then probably some sort of honey farm. We already have the bees, but unfortunately that farm isn't very automatic. It's, kind of slow, and you have to manually harvest. So we're going to be looking at like a, some sort of automatic bee farm. We might utilize this room right here, but that would be pretty beneficial because all I have to do is, take some bees from over here over to there. So yeah, we're going to be looking at a honey farm and a shulker farm, and then sooner or later a large-scale bamboo farm. I found a couple of cool designs on the old YouTubes. As you know, bamboo blocks are going to be brand new, coming soon in the 1.20 Tales and Trails update. So yeah, that could be something that could be very beneficial, because it's going to be a wood type that's so easy to farm that you can just, AFK at. So that's going to be something that we really need. So I'm in this ravine that's literally right outside the Peach's Castle build, and I was going through here to get some rails because I'm going to need them for transporting the shulkers in the end. Obviously, I mean, I could just use the iron farm to get rails, but you know what, I thought I might as well look through here, and we found one zombie spawner, and I think at least 2 cave spider spawners. So I don't know, we could make some extra farms with these, but I mean, this world is kind of stacked, low-key. All the important things are just all right next to each other, man. But lots of possibilities that we can work from. Something I noticed, I think that this regular emerald ore is actually kind of rare, but since this world was created so long ago, that was before deep slate was even a thing, so I just kind of have this sitting here. I might as well just pick this up, because this theoretically might be rare nowadays because of how emeralds just don't be like this in the in the overworld. I don't think that many of you might know, but when this world, since it's a large file size, when I updated this world to 1.18 with caves and cliffs, the world was originally corrupted. I'll try to put a clip on screen, but when I would load into the world, the textures would just all be messed up, and there was more that I didn't get to record where there's just giant chunks of my world missing, and that was because they tried to modify pre-existing chunks by adding the new levels below bedrock. And I can show you a couple little other glitch chunks that I think might be interesting to look at. Let me get a little bit of night vision here. So for those of you who might not know, when I was making my castle, this is the original method that I was using to get stone. Obviously not very efficient at all. That's why we had to develop the stone farm. And then as we can see, parts of under here actually did correctly get converted to lower deep slate levels, which is, how it's supposed to be. But if we dig around just a little bit, I think I remember seeing it in here somewhere, because I don't even know. Okay, here we go. So this is an example of how some of the bedrock chunks, the bedrock layer, did get converted to deep slate. So as you can see, this is kind of in the same format of how the bedrock floor used to be. If you look at my y coordinate, y = 3, this is how it used to be, and I guess some chunks got converted to deep slate. This is kind of how it happened, and some just didn't. So if you look on this bedrock, let's see if we can find like a place where the bedrock actually does end. Because see, this is in 1.16, you could only go down to y equals 0 really. So when they did the conversion, and some like most chunks actually did work and get converted, now we just end up with like these certain chunks that are just full-on bedrock, because I guess they just couldn't get like converted well when they did the Caves and Cliffs update. So I just wanted to show that because I thought that was kind of cool. That makes this world a little bit unique, as you know, we got some very interesting world generation. But yeah, I mean, the world got corrupted the first time, and they later released a patch that like fixed it, and I had, you know, saved data backups, so I was able to come back from that and still be here. But it's kind of interesting how that process works, and then I can actually see it because my world is so old. Now, something that I get asked about actually quite often is whether or not I have a raid farm, which I always have never had one. But the thing is, when I built this base, like however many, like over 2 years ago, I've always had this one pillager outpost just kind of chilling over here. It wasn't intentional, but I believe that this thing still kind of spawns the pillager captains. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the current state of pillager, or what are they called, raid farms. I don't know what the current state of these guys, you know, how they work and efficiency or whatever. But I mean, I have kind of like a perfect location. It's right in the middle of everything, so you know, that might be something to look into. I never really touched. I mean, I whipped through the pillager gang that was there, but other than that, I've never. Look at that! Look at this! Okay, so that does still work. That's very good to know. So yeah, there might be a raid farm actually coming in pretty soon. Another bug that's been super annoying is, for those, well, these particles here are from the bees with pollen like 2 floors above this. I don't know why this is happening, but like, since there's just so many bees in there that are constantly like full of pollen, I guess their particles do not stop. They go through solid blocks. So this has been kind of annoying, but it's kind of cool looking, but more annoying than cool. I hope that gets fixed sooner or later. I think I'm ready to get moving here. As we can see, I've spent a little bit of time gathering lots of the resources that we'll need for this project. So probably just gonna head over to the end and then head through a new end gateway. Then we need to find an end city so that we can have like a new start with all the shulkers there. And then I guess we're gonna try and slowly get moving to building the farms up. Now we're gonna have to transport a bunch of shulkers into the farms with minecarts. That's gonna be quite the pain. But hopefully, if we just, you know, go slow, we can get it. In our end dimension, we still have a bunch of unused end gateways from that time that I fought like a bunch of dragons in one live stream. So I think I could just really pick any of these. Hopefully find an end city like right near the gateway. That would be optimal. But I think I'm gonna just pick one. I'll pick like one over here. That looks pretty good, just something simple. I always just am constantly nervous, but here goes nothing. I literally did nothing. Oh. Oh yeah, end city right here. There we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Okay. I like this. Very good, very good. Got an endermite there as well. Oh no. It appears that this chorus fruit broke part of the bedrock for the end portal. That is rather interesting, but okay. Okay, so I've just taken some time to set up this little leaf bed floor in case anything goes wrong and I find myself falling. Hopefully this will help catch me, but we have built out a little rail line that is going to deliver our shulkers, once I extend it over to them, into their little farm, you know, in capsules. Let me just shorten this a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and build at least a couple of these. I'm getting close to this other end island, so I might have to branch out the farm that way. Because you want to be over the void so that they just have less places to teleport to, so that spawn proofing is a little bit easier. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So here is our first module all done and dusted, besides putting the shulkers and snow golems in here. For those of you who are wondering, this design was built by Silent Whisperer on YouTube. I'll put a picture of the thumbnail on the screen, and I'll also link the video in the description. So if you guys want to check this out, you can go ahead and do that. But I think I'm going to build at least 3 more modules of this before I actually work on trying to get shulkers in here. Just because, you know, one system will work, but, you know, we want a little more efficiency. So, we, you know, might as well go big or go home on this one. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to build this up like 3 more times back here. And, yeah. Okay, so after not too much long later, we have gotten ourselves 5 different modules here. That will take a total of 10 shulkers. I do not know if I'm ready to transport 10 shulkers via minecart into here, but I do have it. So, uh-oh. Someone's angry. Let me get to the mainland before I fight this guy. Hold on. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Okay, so anyways, let me put this on before I forget. So yeah, we have this whole thing set up. So now what I kind of need to do is just make sure that double check everything is spawn proof. And then I essentially need to make a minecart rail that goes to each one of these. And puts the shulkers like kind of in the middle there on each one. We need 2 shulkers per farm. So this is gonna be a nightmare, man. So after a little bit of struggling here with the first shulker, let's go ahead and see if... Okay, dude. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if this works. So we need... break this. Here. Minecart. Ooh. Okay, dude. The thing is that this is so annoying in survival mode. Wait, is this guy gonna attack him? Oh no. Okay, here we go. So now I just need to nudge him, hopefully. Go. Oh, there he goes. Off he goes. And I'm flying as well. Hopefully he will make it into the back there. Let's have a look. Did he end up in the correct spot? It looks like he did. Very nice. He's trying to attack me now. That's not so lovely. Ow. Oh, he's not in there far enough. Bro. Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying, man. Get in there. He's not in there. Alright, I'll come back when I finish this first one. Who's the second one? He's off on a little road trip. Off he goes. Over yonder. Okay, he should be next to his friend. There we go. And then once we break the minecart, we can be able to put the glass in. So hopefully the rest of these... Those were the easy ones because they're like right by the front door. Oh my goodness. Ah! There we go. First one done. 4 more to go. And these shulkers are going to be so much more harder. So for our next shulkers, I've just gotten 1 more that was an actual pain. I don't know if you could see some of the aftermath up here. But we had to build up to this next section. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, dude. These shulkers on hard mode shoot so often. It's actually just... It's so bad. You have to like kind of box them in. Oh my goodness. But let's go ahead and keep her moving. We are 3 out of, what, 10 shulkers done? And down goes number 4. Extracted from the end city. After about an hour and a half, or maybe more, I don't even know. We are finally on the last shulker. Shulker number 10 out of 10. And honestly, I've gotten kind of good at this. Once I learned the strategy, you literally just gotta box them up, and then you know, build them the little railway and push them. You gotta push them down, that boy. But anyways, here we are. There he goes. I don't know if you can see him going down there, and I'm getting bullied by Enderman. There he is. There he is. Oh my god, what a relief this is to have this final one finished. Bro, I actually, if this, no, this farm is gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. So there you go. Put them in there. Put a button in there. Get our spawn proofing done. Cut up some of this, and there we go. So we have successfully gotten all 10 shulkers into their little farm holding spots where they are going to be. And then let me just double check on spawn proofing real quickly. And then we should be getting ready to put in these snow golems and get this thing cranking. Alright, moment of truth. So we're going to be putting the first snow golem in. Hopefully this thing doesn't try to target the other shulkers, please. Okay. Okay, let's get the other one quickly before things get unbalanced. Okay. They're not teleporting anywhere, which is good signs, good signs. He's cloning, okay. Oh yeah. Getting our first shulker shell. There we go. Alright, let's quickly get these other guys in. Alrighty, I think we're looking pretty good. Have we got any? Ooh, already got 16. Okay. I like the looks of that. Alrighty, just for a test, I'm gonna AFK up here for about, I don't know, 15 minutes, and we'll see how much our 5-stack Shulker Farm makes. Alright, we're back after about 15 minutes. Let's see what we got. Oh my god. 4 stacks in 15 minutes? Oh my god, we're rich. We are rich! Oh. This is... Oh my goodness, bro. Sheesh! Let me get out of here, man. Alrighty, let's see how many we have now. Oh. Oh my goodness. Shulker boxes for days, bro. Well, seeing as I have, I guess, unlimited shulker boxes now, I might as well compact some of these that I have, like, just way too much storage in. So I'm gonna start with this sugarcane here. Okay, and as you can see here, we got all that sugarcane nice and cleaned up, packed away in this one chest, so we don't have all those other ones. Let's see what else we got. And I've just spent some time converting all of my Guardian Farm drops that I've been storing in my base into shulker boxes as well. So we got rid of about, I don't know, like 10 double chests worth of space, so that's pretty good too. And this right here is why we need a bee farm, because harvesting these guys can be very dangerous, so we need to get moving on it. Alrighty, so now we're gonna switch gears a little bit, and we're gonna make another little farm that will enable us to make a farm in the future, which is gonna be a bee farm. So I do have kind of a bee situation in my castle, but I do not have an automatic farm. And seeing as I tried playing around with a slime chunk to see if a slime farm would work, and I didn't really have luck with that, so I'm gonna go the honey route. This honey farm will provide us with honey blocks that we can use on whether it's a flying machine or we can get honeycomb for candles and stuff like that. So yeah, this is gonna be something that, you know, will give us some good blocks. So the design again will be from Silent Whisper on YouTube. I should put a link somewhere around here to the video if you want to check it out for yourself. But yeah, alright, so a little progress update here. We have pretty much the core elements of all of the you know, the minecarts and the sorting systems and the timings and all that jazz. So basically we have our hopper minecart that's going to collect everything, and our minecart with chest that's going to refill the bottles, or I guess shears maybe. And then we're going to put the beehives on the bottom row. Now the problem with the beehives is I have to make sure that there's like a bunch of bees in there. So I already have some beehives, and I think that they are rather full because for whatever reason they won't stack. Because I know when you make beehives, like fresh, like brand new, they will stack, but I don't know why. I think these ones are full of bees, that's why they won't stack. So I took them from my normal bee place, and I'm gonna need a few more. I need what? I got like 12 here. I need 16. So, and then we got the flowering azalea as well. I had a moss block from a wandering trader. Then once you take the moss block, you can like spread it, and then get the saplings and get the flowering azalea. You know, so it's like it's supposedly very efficient for bees to get pollen and stuff like that. So now I will be back when I get the bees in here, man. And now our bee farm is fully done and finished. So it is starting to get working there. And the way that I was able to get the bees over here is basically when it turns nighttime, all the bees will go back into their hive. If they, you know, have space in there for them to go. So once they go in the hive, then you can pick it up with a silk touch axe and then bring it over here with all the bees inside. So that's what I did for all of these. Just kind of waited for it to go nighttime, so they would go in there. Now I brought them over here, and as we can see, I've already converted it, but we've gotten 11 honey blocks so far. Over, I don't know how many minutes, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. The farm in Silent Whispers video was only like these two cells, but I ended up just doubling it, so you know, make it a little bit more efficient. But yeah, so we got a nice little honey farm that should, you know, over time make lots and lots and plenty, that, you know, more than we'll ever need really. And now we are all set for a bamboo farm, whenever that may happen. I guess we'll have to see on that one. Alright everybody, for the last part of today's video, we're going to be finishing off the very first pirate ship that we started a little while ago on stream, that was. So that is what we're going to be starting and finishing today. We have my very friendly camera account, as we can see, sitting right up there. He's going to be getting our third person time lapse. We can have a nice little thing to look at for a little bit. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this first pirate ship all the way completed. Alrighty, let's get into the time lapse. Alright everybody, I know we weren't able to fully finish the first pirate ship, but you know, this thing has taken a lot longer than I anticipated, so unfortunately we just have to break it up and do it in smaller parts, kind of, over more days. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And let me know any and all feedback, good, bad, or anything in between, in the comment section below. Please let me know what you think of this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.